The three of us aimed for an exit. So that's weird. There's only one of them there. It wasn't two? Is that going to be important? Is that going to be some big twist later on? Like, all along he's had a split kind of alter ego that he talks to sometimes, or he thinks is there, or like an imaginary friend kind of thing? Because if I go back, like way back, how far do they let me go? Then do this, around and around. Oh good, we're gonna open the door for you. This must be the water that washed away earlier. Are there people here? Yeah, hey somebody. Like, there was... That didn't sound like her. Again, though, I feel like that's very seductive. Yeah, two girls' voices could be heard from within the elevator. And this one sounds higher pitched. So maybe I'm having flashes to the chibi girl. Maybe she's the one who had my vision of earlier. I don't remember if it was her, but it might have been. So maybe that's what's going on. I'm having flashes to her for some reason. Okay. I'm just making sure that you never brought up that there was two of them or anything, or only one of them. So, yeah, I don't think she ever mentioned it. So that's how they kept the illusion up. Okay, that's interesting. I'm very interested to see where that goes. The mysteries, I love them. As many boner jokes as I make, I wouldn't be playing this game if it wasn't some kind of mystery thing. Because, you know, as much as it might seem like it, I really don't get much joy out of just dating visual novels just for the sake of dating. Because, while I can enjoy romances, I enjoy them more when there's like a purpose. Like, they're gonna get together so they can overcome X together. But when all they're overcoming is relationship issues, it's not very interesting to me. But when it's like, oh, so they can overcome this bad guy, or this mystery, or this dangerous situation even, then I get engaged in the relationship more. So, I like relationships a lot more as a B-plot. I can like them, certainly, but when they're the main focus, usually I'm not that interested. But, anyways. It goes without saying, but Matsunaga couldn't hide her surprise at the transformation the complex had undergone. What's this indeed? Yeah, so she's the lower-pitched one. The higher-pitched one is the one who I think I was imagining, which would make sense with my vision if my vision was of the chibi girl, in which case, how do we relate? We'll find out. Anyways. Why is the whole place flooded? Good question. Maybe I should try to differentiate their voices just a little bit. So, what'll you be? You is gonna be... You talks more, so... And you seems to be my main female sidekick, so I'll give her my generic, oh, I'm just kind of sort of like a female. Yeah, like, I'm the you voice, yay! And then, if I'm doing Matsunaga, I'll be like, I'm the awesome Matsunaga voice, cause it's Matsunaga! Yeah. I mean, you can all... I mean, it doesn't matter if I really try or not, they're not gonna be good, but I can at least make sure the audience knows. Granted, they'll probably know based on who's on screen, but hey! You know, in case they're not looking for some reason. Oh, there's that seductive pose? Question mark? That sassy pose. That's the term. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah. I'll give him more of a sassy voice. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. While we walked, Nakyu brought Matsunaga up to speed with the situation while walking next to her. But yeah, so we just completely glanced over the fact that Matsunaga is calling you Nakyu, and we're not even asking why. She told her that Nakyu herself is working at Lemur. Okay. How I'd collapsed in by the kiosk. Okay, is there any new information we're gleaming during our eavesdrop session? How after falling down, I was hauled up to the infirmary. After finishing the story, you went on. It'd be so much easier if we just called her Nakyu. Why can't we do that? And then, you know, suddenly, the alarm started ringing. It was like, beep, 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 beep. And then we almost died. It was great. What? But then he was a hero, but I was passed out, so I can only take his word that he was a hero. He's probably lying. He's a wimp. What? Alarm? Huh? I didn't tell you about this yet? Probably not. I love both the open mouths. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, so... Was working at Lemur, I collapsed, how after falling down, hauled to the infirmary, and then, suddenly the alarm started ringing. Yeah, I wasn't awake for the alarm, so this was before you gave me the painkillers, I think? Then wouldn't you know something was wrong? How did you not find out? I didn't tell you about this? No, I had no idea. No? While you were out, they rang the emergency evacuation alarm. Well then why didn't you evacuate? Now things are making more sense and less sense at the same time. Come on, Nakyu. I guess you wanted to stay there for me. But wouldn't you get somebody to help pull me away? Isn't that a thing? Like, couldn't they cart me up somewhere, maybe? I don't know the why. But it said anyway. Everyone please escape, or something like that. You heard it too, right, Matsunaga? Yeah, of course I did. Suddenly the elevator stopped, and I got stuck inside. What a hassle. Totally all by myself, with no other person, definitely. I'm getting inside your mind, kid. I'm getting inside your mind. I think it was right after that when I heard the alarm. And then there were 3 other staffers and myself in the infirmary. Okay, so the 3 staffers ran away and left you to fend for yourself with me? What dicks? Question mark. The other 3 said they'd go out to check what was going on and never came back. I waited, but nobody returned. So either they're dead or they're douchebags. Pretty much. You never want to hope somebody's dead, but at least if they're dead, that means they don't have to be douchebags. I guess it's somehow possible that maybe they're not douchebags if somebody else forced them to do something somehow, maybe. That wasn't within their will, so maybe they're not douchebags and not dead, but they're probably either dead or they're douchebags. Oh yeah. The only people left in the room were you and you. Huh. Okay. So, you waited quite a while to check before freaking out about it. And I'm surprised you freaked out so much knowing there was an alarm. I couldn't just abandon you there. Aw, thanks you. Aw, I love you, you're great. And at that point, I wasn't even really that worried. It wasn't until the water came rushing in our faces. Indeed. Oh, by the way, I noticed that she's still got the wet drips, like she's got a little drip on her hair still. So that's still going. That perfectly placed drip. Drip, drip, drip. I figured probably some kid had just gone and pushed the emergency alarm button. It was all I thought was going on. Unfortunately, it's more than that. I figured, even with a prank, it must be serious from the sound of the emergency situation alarm. Evacuation alarm, I should say. Warning, I should say. Words, I should say. I should say words when I'm LPing. That would be a good idea. Pro tip number 1 for upcoming LPers. Say words when you LP. Now that you mention it, I suppose so. I mean, do they have the alarm situated in a way that it would be hard for a kid to get at it? Do you know these things, you? Because this is important things to know. Demo, I remember that now, yeah. Demo is butt. Demo, at that time, I was just, I don't know. I was so focused on this kid's bod. Aw, thanks you. I love you too. You were worried about me? Well, duh. Well, sure. Thanks. Oh, I was worried about you too, even when I was passed out. What? And then what happened? Did you make out? What? What? Who? What? Yes. No, that was with a different girl. What? Everything after that was old news to me. The closing of the watertight doors, our search for the emergency stairs to the floating island, the part where I was an epic hero, don't leave that out. And of course, you also told Matsunaga about how we got washed away by flood water. After that, I, Nakyu, and Matsunaga did a complete check of Dritestock's corridors. Or is it Dritestock? Whatever. But, everything's locked. We met with a dead end. Oh, okay. the joke comes back! Revenge of the joke! Rule of 3 joke. I love it. That's timing. And a dead end. And a dead end. Oh, more than 3 dead ends! That's crazy. 4 dead ends. 5 dead ends. 6 dead ends. And the final place that we ended up. Oh, it's Hime. Something Hime? That sounds female. Well, it would make sense with this game. Looks like there's a passcode inputter. Do I have to put in a passcode? Turns out, in order to figure out this passcode, you have to play the other guy's pathway. Oh, darn. It was in front of a small door at the end of a narrow corridor. Gotcha. In the middle of the word Himmel, or Himmel was engraved. Not Hime, Himmel. Okay. What is this? Good question. This is the first time I've been here. Saying that, you took hold of the doorknob. It didn't open. It didn't even budge. Next, she started tapping randomly on the 10-key display to the door. That's never a good idea. Do you have any idea what a password might be? So, are we in some kind of restricted area? You've never been here, apparently, which means... How long have you been working here? Were you only ever supposed to explore a certain part, or were you not supposed to ever be down here, or did you just never bother going down here? Because I think that'd be a bit weird if you never went to a certain place. I mean, I know it's a big place, which is why I'm curious how long she's been working here. If she's only been working a short time, then that makes sense, but did she only start working after she graduated high school, right away after she graduated? Was it only a couple months ago, or did we ever learn these things before and I didn't know? I didn't remember? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. Maybe we already found out and I forget. You should have known that it was a waste of energy. You should know. Ha! Indeed. I also think it's ha-worthy. This is the end. The playthrough's already over. You punctuated this with a sigh. The end? You mean we're gonna die? Yup. Oh no! What if the other guy in the other the other story, what if he saves me somehow? That'd be cool. That'd be like a cool crossover occasionally if we affect each other. We don't fully realize it until a certain point. Maybe? I don't know. Looks like we're locked in. So we just wait for help? That wouldn't be a very fun game. We gotta do something proactive. Gong? Oh, is that somebody banging from the other side? Oh no, that's her. Darn. You weakly kicked the door. Also, I'm noticing that she seems less wet. I'm not seeing the water anymore. Yeah, okay, so, I was partially right and partially wrong. There's less of a pink beige thing, so she's not, her dress isn't as see-through anymore, so I was right that the pink stuff was as a result of it being wet, so that made her a bit see-through. Good thing it's not too see-through around the boobies. However, her hair, I'm noticing, is more crisp. When it's wet, it's actually more brown. I didn't realize how orange it is. It's actually really orange, but when it was wet, it was slightly browner, I believe. But now that I'm paying attention, she's got very, very daring orange hair. Is that natural, or is that dyed? Hard to say with anime. Yeah, you weakly kicked the door. The door did not respond. Following the sound, we went silent. The atmosphere around us was heavy, almost as heavy as the metal door. Both me and Nakyu and Matsunaga wore tired expressions as if they couldn't even be bothered to speak anymore. Probably because they couldn't even be bothered to speak anymore. So I wonder why now all of a sudden the water wears off, because we got wet by that a long time ago. So I'm wondering why it took so long for us to get unwet. I don't think we ever got a change of clothes. So I'm not sure why they randomly picked this point in time. Maybe there's a super important reason, or maybe they're just like, it's about now. It's probably when it wears off. Whatever the case. It was a gloomy silence. To try to lighten things up, I said, So, how about my boner, right? What? Wrong timing? Wrong timing. Anyway, it doesn't do us any good just to stand around here. That's a good point. Even though, what do? We gotta think of something. Otherwise, this isn't a video game.
Ho-ho?
Ho-ho? Ho-ho-san? What? A way to escape. Yeah, we have to escape the room. This isn't a predecessor for 99 for nothing, I think? Question mark?
何か明暗でも?
You have any bright ideas? Okay, actually, at this expression, it's not quite as daring of an orange. This looks kind of darker. I'd have to see her hair in a wet state again to be, like, I have to compare side to side to see how different it is, but I think, when she looks to the left, she has very bright orange hair. When she looks to the right, it's slightly less bright and more dark. The shadows are facing me in this lighting, I guess. Bright ideas, like how to brighten up your hair? Well, let's see. How about we all make out all at once and see if anybody hears us? Oh, God. Try to contact the outside, look for other exits. You would know if there was any other exits. So, how about try to contact the outside somehow? We could try to contact the outside or something.
どうやって? 携帯も
Cell
通じない
phones don't
のに。
even work. Does you know of anything? I mean, she'd be the one to know things, I think. Even without a cell phone, Lemur must have other means of communicating, right? Like internal lines?
通信手段?
Means of communication? Indeed. So I don't know if this is a running thing or not, probably, but I'm noticing that Yu's orange hair matches her orange tints in her eyes, and then Matsunaga's blackish hair that's also kind of brown matches her brownish eye things. So there's that. Also, now I can never unsee the eyes as just like tilted moons, because they just look like moons, the colored in parts. Usually you can see more of them than just that. Usually you see like the whole circle. Not always, but I can see a bit more of it on what is it? Now that I'm really paying attention to this, I see a bit more of it on Matsunaga's eye. I can kind of see a faint outline. Maybe that's just me seeing things because she's already got a brownish iris, so I think I see more, but I could be wrong. Whereas with her, it's a lot more obvious. With you, it's a lot more obvious, and I don't see anything, but meh. Anyways, of communication means.
そっか.
Oh, right!
ですね.
The control room! Yay! I had a good idea! I was smarticle.
なんで今まで気づかなかったんだろう?
Why didn't I think of this until now? Because you needed my help. Because I'm the man. Yep, I'm the leader.
あそこに行けば少なくとも浮島にいる誰かとは
From there, we should at least be able to contact someone on the floating island. That is the plan. Yu's face lit up again. And that always makes my day feel better. Next, light return to Mayo's eyes as well. I refuse to call her Sara. Because, like, both of her other names, Mayo and Matsunaga, are both way cooler. But... Oh, shit! That freaked me the fuck out. It turns out it's a horror game. Here's the first jump scare. Although, honestly, jump scares tend to be more scary when you don't think there's going to be jump scares. Because, like, if you're playing a game and you know it's a horror game, like, if you play something like Five Nights at Freddy's, you know you're going to get jump scared. Sometimes the scares still get to you, but, like, a lot of the time, if you see it coming, it doesn't get to you nearly as much. So in a game like this, for example, I wouldn't think there's any jump scares, so that kind of freaked me out a bit. Anyways, what? The fuck? Is that your shoe? Oh, she's got, like... Okay, so she's got, like, a blue boots on, and... as far as Mayo's shoes, they're kind of black and lacy, and okay, I'm getting a good inventory of their full outfits. Also, Nakyu seems to be extremely strong because she can pick up a chair like that, like it's nothing. So, out of just a fit of anger. So she also has a temper. I'm analyzing their characteristics. Also, based on the way they're passionately holding each other, it seems like they're gay for each other. What? You did a fantastic heel stomp on the console in the control room. Was that to get it to work, or was that because it wasn't working?
なんでよ? なんで繋がらない
Why won't it go through? Gosh dang it. I don't know. Maybe if I hit it more, it'll work. What's the matter? Yeah, just hit it some more times. Maybe then it'll work. It looked like she was going rant. Oh yeah, she's going full rant mode. She's going super rant. No, she was already ranting. Knock you? Wait a second, knock you. Not you even. What are you gonna do with that chair? By the way, this is awkward timing, but why do you call her knock you? Smash it into this stupid machine. You might get fired if you do that. Did you realize? That's more of a temper than I'm used to seeing with you. Then again, I guess she might be at the end of her tether. Because she was thinking this would be like her final option. You know, she wants to hit something, I guess. Maybe it really will make it work. And if it doesn't, well, then she can take some anger out. But yeah, you might lose your job. So I would not advise it. But yeah, knock you, smash! Absolutely pulverize it! Knock you, smash! Knock you, use chair throw. It's super effective. The machine shut down. Turns out she also slightly broke the glass. Oh shit, water's rushing in. Oh crap, she killed us both! Good job, knock you. And by killed us both, I meant all four of us, including my imaginary friend. I faked you out, double fake out. Take it easy, just calm down. How do you expect me to stay calm in a situation like this? How can all of the communication lines be down? Gosh darn it, even one line would be enough. But no, don't even get one. Email too. Even the emergency line won't go through. Well, darn. Okay, so we're out of this too. Something needs to work in here though. I'm calling it right now. Something here is gonna work for this game to continue moving forward, I feel. Is this possible? Well, it has to be somehow. I love the cartoony little foot stomp though. That's great. I love it. I don't get it. Something's wrong here. Knock you must smash. Yeah, this is really the first time we're seeing her with such a temper. Though, yeah, again, I think it's because she's at the end of her rope. She's been through so much already, and she's finally like, oh, this one thing that I forgot. Like, I do that too. Like, when I do something, I'm like, shit, it's not working, and then I remember, oh, that's right, I forgot X, and then I do X, and it's still not working, then I go crazy. I know exactly the feeling. I'm like, damn it, I thought it was just this one thing I forgot, but... So I definitely know the feeling of how pissed you can get when something that, you know, you thought you forgot the one thing, turns out there's gotta be more to it than the one thing. Which can, yeah, it really pisses me off too. Still, you don't have to destroy! Shut up! I've had enough! Mayo and I restrained Naku and dragged her outside the control room. Oh, that's a cute little tsundere. Showing your soon. Usually you're just a dere, but it seems you do have a soon down there somewhere. So it's not just Matsunaga that has a soon. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and that's... Oh, I love it. New sides of Naku. You see this little... Oh, wait, okay. The more I look at that mouth, the less I can take it seriously as a mouth. But at first I thought there was those... They looked like kind of like fangs on her teeth, but now I see it's just kind of rounded. We're just kind of seeing deep inside her mouth. No cavities, it seems. But at first, it looked kind of like fangs. Ha! Ha! I'm gonna blow the ginger house down! Yu's eyes were bloodshot like a rabid dog. Somehow, her fantasy-like outfit seemed out of place. She was way too angry for her dress. I'm too fancy for my dress. Too something for my dress. Oh. Well, if it's come to this, there's nothing else to do. But make out hardcore. Let's just split up again and look for an exit. Oh, don't split up. Never split up. It's a mystery game. Someone's gonna die. It's no use. We already looked everywhere. True. But we haven't looked inside the rooms. Oh, what rooms? I didn't realize there were rooms. I see. There might be a special, like, secret exit. Might be something like a secret passage hidden or something. You seem to be into that kind of stuff, you know, like James Bond and stuff. That's neat. We have similar interests then. High five! There's no way! This isn't a ninja house, you know. I was thinking something similar. Or an assassin house. Anyway, let's just look one more time, alright? Yeah, true. There might be a helpless maiden trapped somewhere like I was. We need our boy kid to really get his foursome that he thought he was gonna get. Giggity. I do want to help maidens. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a underwater labyrinth? What? I still haven't seen that, but I really want to. I've heard good things. I just haven't had the chance to. Anytime I would be in a position to do it, there've been other things I've wanted to do. But I definitely, it's on my list of things to watch. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, then you don't get the joke. So don't explain the joke, because it's the joke. What? I'm off. See ya. So with that, Mayo, you and I split up and started searching the complex. Split up and search for clues. Okay, so what's the signal? Like, what happens if, like, because this is a big place, right? What if we find something? How do we contact the others? Did we leave us with their way with contact? Because if we didn't, that's pretty stupid. Like, maybe, oh, meet up here in X amount of time if you don't find anything. Or even if you do find anything, so that we can, you know, exchange information. Did we do something like that? If not, that could be bad. We agreed? Oh, okay, good. That's smart. We agreed we'd meet again in an hour. An hour is a short amount of time, though. I'd give, like, 90 minutes, even. We decided to meet in front of the control room. Fine, the computer room! 6:30 p.m. We decided to check Drita stock from end to end. Nakyu and Mayo were probably investigating upstairs. The rest area. Ah, this is where it all began. Nostalgic. I noticed immediately that the scenery was different from the morning, because now it's more floody. The pond in the middle was covered with a lid. Funny, there's not water where there should be, and there is water where there shouldn't be. Or more a partition of sorts than a lid, probably to not get it contaminated with the outside water, because it's a specific kind of water, maybe, I'm guessing. In either case, the pond was no longer connected to the ocean. The Lemith computer that Nakyu had talked about might have automatically sealed it off. Fried chicken sandwich shop. Okay, I wouldn't mind. Is it still open? Can I steal one? I'll pay later. Do I have money? You can pay for me if I apologize to her, right? I don't want to abuse her, but I'm hungry. Question mark? If I am hungry, I'd probably take one. There was still a slight scent of cooked chicken in the air. The second I smelled it, my stomach started to growl. Oh, I am hungry. I should take one. I'll ask you to pay for it, and then I'll pay her back when I get money. I think she'll do it. I think she's that kind of person. I glanced around. That's not taking advantage of her if I pay her back, right? Yeah, as soon as I can? I am hungry. I glanced around. There was no one there. And if I don't do it often, it's not taking advantage of her. I'm thinking of the best ways to take advantage of her without making her realize I'm taking advantage of her. I thought I might eat. No, I'm thinking of the best way to take advantage of her without anybody else realizing that I'm taking advantage of her. Because she probably wouldn't realize it herself, because she's too innocent to realize that, possibly, but somebody else might notice if they're a friend, and I wouldn't want the friend to notice. Anyways, I thought I might eat. But I didn't want to do anything criminal. You can pay them back later, come on. Who knows how long you'll be down here? Take them while they're fresh, before they go bad. I'd think that. I'd take one. In this situation, definitely. Take one, eat it, even take a couple more for them. And then pay whoever needs to be paid when the time comes. I swallowed once and left the area behind. That's dumb. I wouldn't do that. I'd take 3. In fact, I'd take 4. 1 for myself right now because I'm hungry. 1 for later. 1 for you, and 1 for what's-her-face. I might even take 5. If we find somebody else, I'll have an extra one. That might be a bit too many to carry, but I'd take a few. I'd definitely take a few. I feel like that's the smart thing to do. And again, when time comes that, you know, everything gets working again, I'll pay whoever needs to be paid. And if I don't have money, you can probably do it for me, and then I'll pay her back when I get money. The conference room. There was nothing really out of the ordinary here, but I did pick up on one thing. This room was not flooded with seawater. That's good. Or is it weird? The elevator entrance had stopped the water. Okay. Weird. That darn chicken sandwich stand. Okay, you are gonna take something, aren't you? The fragrance of food was tickling my... Just fucking take it, man. It's not that hard of a decision. Just pay them back when you can. And if it turns out you're dirt broke and have no money, then get a job here to pay it off. Not that you'd probably want to come back here anytime soon, but you would for you, if you know what I mean. If assuming you stays. I don't know. The control room. This room, too, was spared flooding by its elevated entrance. The chair that you had knocked over was as she had left it. Is it still usable? I hope. You know, because if she screws too much stuff off, then she might not be allowed to stay here. I put it back where it should be, checked the room and left. Good on ya. Make sure you doesn't get in trouble. That chicken sandwich. That's good game. That's nice. I'm liking this game a lot. I'm wondering when we're really getting to the heart of the mysteries, because we haven't had much... Like, it's just been, you know... Because it's just been finding small thing after small thing, but I'm assuming, I'm not sure if it's going to majorly open up at all. It is a visual novel after all, but, I don't know if we've hit any major branching points yet or not. So that's what I'm curious about. But sandwiches, yes, take one. The smell just wouldn't quit teasing me. Fucking take one, man. God, it's going to go back to it, isn't it? And it's going to get closer each time until it's like, fuck it, I'm stealing. The ruins of Lemuria. You had passed through here just a while before, with me. Just to be sure, I peeked in the shadows of the stone pillars and behind buildings, but couldn't find anything resembling a pathway. But that damn chicken sandwich stand. Am I right? Yup! The chicken sandwich stand. Ah, that's funny. That smell. Oh, I couldn't take it anymore. Just steal one. Just pay it back later. I slyly extended my hand toward the case holding the warm chicken sandwiches, and it's chopped down and cut off your hand! Ah! Precautions against intruders. This situation called for extreme measures! I would have done that in the first place. Not a hard choice. I kept telling myself that as I munched and swallowed down the sandwich. Yeah, pay them back later. It's not that bad. They'll understand, I think, and if they don't, they're stupid. It's not like you have anyone to pay. You'll pay if you had someone to pay. You just had no one to pay. Anyways, with that, I had finished checking Drightstock. I would have taken a couple extras to give to those two, the girls, later, in case they're hungry too. In fact, I probably would have taken one more extra for myself if I get hungry again. But no, I was too stupid to do that. It didn't look like there was any hidden corridors to be found or anyone trapped here besides the three of us. I wondered how things were above. Maybe it was just like you had said. Maybe there was no more point in looking. It was still before meeting time, but I went back to our rendezvous point in front of the control room. In fact, I was already there once. You know, I'm really anxious for somebody else to do this for me, it seems. Which, I can sympathize. And when I got there, oh shit, someone's dead. Surprise waiting for me. What is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's fucking the other main character. I was not expecting this so soon. Sup? Okay, so I have to give this guy another voice. Hey man. Ah. Yeah, give him the more of the Asian man voice. Sup, yo? I don't remember your name. Remind me. Also, why are you with her now? Unless, okay, I'm guessing, okay, if I have to guess, he started with the seductive voice girl and eventually met up with her as well, and probably whoever else I didn't meet up with, which would be, the chibi voice girl. So that's everybody, and now we're meeting together, and the whole group's getting together, and then somebody's gonna die, and there's gonna be a murder mystery. I don't know. Random guess. Maybe. Sup?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa to you too. She also has a bit of seductive voice. Also, that, oh, what is that? What do you call that again? The invisible, see-through thingy she has on. Like, is that comfortable? Seems like it would be a pain to carry around. Maybe she likes it. But yeah, she's got it going on. She's fine. So did you pick that uniform out yourself, or is it part of the job? Either way, good on whoever the tailor is. It looks nice. Huh? Who? What? Why? Where? How? When? Who are you?
Oi, oi, 忘れちまったのか?
You forgot us already. Oi, oi. I got my hand in my pocket. Hands in your pockets, hands in your pockets, hands in your pockets, hands in your pockets. What in the world? I felt like I had met them before. I was pretty sure of it, but... your name is... I couldn't remember it. Neither could I.
いや、自己紹介はまだだったかな。
I don't think I've introduced myself yet.
俺は倉成武志。
I'm Takeshi
とこっちが
Kuranari. And this here is... Okay, yeah, Takeshi, right. Kuranari, I think that's the first time we're hearing that. Yo, I'm Takeshi Kuranari. And this here is... The guy named Takeshi indicated the girl.
茜ヶ崎空です
Sora Akanagashi. Akanagasa... Akanagasaki. Akanagasaki. Akanagasaki? Akanagasaki? Akanagasaki. Sora. Your name is Sora. Gotcha, Sora. And then you're Takeshi, right. Yeah, I'm Takeshi. Yeah, sure. She gave a slight nod. Konnichiwa? Takeshi and Sora. I repeated the words. Takeshi and Sora. Also, just, I want to hear it again.
茜ヶ崎空です茜ヶ崎空です茜ヶ崎空です茜
Akanigasaki. 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 Akanigasaki Sora. I'll just call you Sora, but Akanigasaki. Right. They both nodded. But what are you doing here? Yahoo! Nah. You found people. Yay! Good job, you. Huh? What's going on here?
そんなに驚かなくてもいいでしょ
You have to be so surprised, do you? I'm the most responsible one here, so I found two of them. Yeah.
ついさっきマヨと一緒にツバイトシトックを歩いてたらこの3人に出会って
Just a bit ago when I was walking around Zweigstock with Mayo. Oh, you both were... I thought you were searching separately. Okay, I was the only one on my own, I guess. Searching Zweigstock with Mayo, we bumped into these three. Oh, three. Where's the third one? Probably the Munchkin? No. The seductive voiced girl. Where's the Munchkin, then? So you're stuck here too, huh?
ええ
Indeed. Yes, I am. Seriously, what is up with that? You gonna explain this? This is my first time noticing this. It's weird.
そういうこと。
That's right. Huh, wait a sec. Didn't you just say 3 people?
言ったよ
Yeah, there's one more. You'll probably remember her seductive ass voice. If nothing else.
ほらあそこ
See?
にいるでしょ
Right over there. Or is it the Munchkin? I follow the direction of Yu's finger. Oh, no, it is her. Okay. Long time no see, Miss Seductive Voice. Are you gonna speak in front of me? Or are you not? Because you know... You know. You know that I know. You know that I can't hear your voice again. Because it's way too distinct and way too seductive and sexy and awesome. Let me hear your voice again, please. Someone was standing in the opposite end of the wall on the corridor. I could only make out half of the person's back, but I saw long hair and black clothes, and it left an impression. Giggity! Who's that?
小町さんのことですか
You mean Tsugumi? Ooh, is that my first time learning her name? Is that her first name or her last name?
ああ、小町つぐみって言って
Tsugumi Komachi. I think it was. Tsugumi, so that was her name. She wore all black. It didn't sound familiar, but still, her voice will sound familiar. I feel like I've met her somewhere before. Oh, you have.
お知り合いですか
Do you know each other? No, it's not that. It's probably just my imagination. It's just somehow something.
なんかな。
Something.
とにかく難しい女の子なんだよ。
Something. Anyway, she's pretty tough to get along with.
よくわかんないんだけど。
Not sure why, but it seems like she doesn't like me very much. Probably because, you kept bugging her when she was in her suit trying to do recon or something. Doesn't like you. She likes me a lot. We had a makeout session. Okay, it's canon. It's totally canon. I could feel a slight animosity emanating from Tsugumi's back. She didn't have to say anything. There was a definite atmosphere which made approaching her difficult. Maybe I'll go talk to her? And just as that thought crossed my mind, Tsugumi shot a glance in our direction. Just say something with that seductive-ass voice, please. She has piercing eyes and an intimidating glaze. I think I'm in love. I mean, not as much as I am with you, but I mean, she's my other love. She's my secret dark chocolate I do on the side when you're away doing something. I mean, not really, but With her glare eating me, I couldn't take even one step forward. No, it's the perfect one-two threesome, really, but nah. There was no way I could talk with her. You could try to talk from a distance, like, so hi! Do you have a second name other than Tsugumi? What's that all about? Why is she so angry? Probably at the situation more than us, I think. I haven't done anything to make her hate me. If anything, she's done something to make me hate her. But no, not hate. I enjoyed the experience. It was pleasurable. Tsugumi's gaze returned to normal. I'm sure something's up with her and what she was doing in that costume in the first place, but only time will tell, I guess. Cold beads of sweat appeared on my forehead. Oh, that reminds me. Where's Sarah? God damn it. I thought I was going to say Sora, the other girl, and I said Sarah by accident. Let me take that back. Where's Matsunaga? Having realized she wasn't around, I glanced around the room. Without my noticing it, Matsunaga had come to stand behind me at some point. Oh, hi! Were you just noticing how I was eyeballing those two girls and excluding you from my 1-2 threesome? I'm sorry. Ellipses to the max. Am I telling her to not worry? There's worry or don't worry. I think this is whether or not I worry about her. Now, if I worry, I might be setting off one of her flags. And if I don't worry, I'm definitely not setting off her flags. Now, right now I'm most interested in both, Nakyu is probably my main interest. Second interest is, Tsugumi, I think that's her name. Definitely. I don't really have a third interest. I could go anyway. But, I mean, the polite thing to do is to worry, and potentially by setting off her flags, I could also be setting off Freg flags for Nakyu, because she's friends with her, so I could be setting off a kind of flag. And by not worrying, I don't know, I'm just gonna... I mean, it's the right thing to do. Just do the right thing to do, right? I'm gonna worry. Worry. What's up? Huh? What's wrong? I couldn't help but notice a dark look in her eyes. There was nothing left of the ninja attitude that she had departed with. Oh, what's wrong? Did something happen? You okay? What was that again? Are you E? Are you still E? I hope you're E. I'd be sad if you're not E. She's E ellipses. Ellipses. Would a chicken sandwich fix the problem? I stole some chicken sandwiches. I mean, I stole like 5. So, you know, if 2 people want the other 2, I'll give 1 to you, and I'll keep the other one myself, because if I give them to anyone else, they're gonna want more, and I don't have any more, but you can have one. I mean, you can have, no, you already were gonna get one, though. You can get a second one now. How was that? 2 for the price of 1. Does that make you feel better? 2 sandwiches. It's my final offer. Matsunaga? 3 question marks, you know it's serious. Do you want my dick? What is this about? I'm curious. Do you want his dick? Do you want his dick? I mean, that's fine, but what about mine? What was your problem? Hey!
No, nani?
What? You alright? Are you E?
平気だよ、全然。
Sure, fine, great. Oh? Are you sure you're sure?
どうしてそんなこと聞くの？
Why do you ask? Well, I mean, you look so depressed.
そんなことないってば。
No, it's not that at all. Oh, what are you thinking about?
ただ、
It's just what? Justice.
出口見つかんなかったか
We
ら
didn't find an exit.
ちょっとへこんでただけ。
Feeling kind of down. Well, at least there's more people now, so we can all work together to find an exit. Surprised that we haven't found... I guess now that we're all together is when we're gonna find the Munchkin girl. The last one we're missing, probably. Is that really all that's bothering you?
うん、それだけ。
Yeah, that's all. Don't worry. Matsunaga's spirits seemed to lift a little. Probably because of my presence. Seeing her smile made me feel a bit relieved.
ともかく、
Anyway,
話をしているのは
just standing around isn't gonna get us anywhere. So what are we doing?
この制御室で現在のレミューの状況を調べてみましょう。
Let's see what the situation in Lemur is right now via the control room. Sora said this and pointed to the control room right across from us. Indeed. Let's go. We just need to find Donald and Goofy. Encouraged by Sora, Donald, and Goofy, ding, we all shuffled into the room.
どうソラわかりそう
So Sora, do you understand this? I couldn't get it to work at all.
そうですね
Well, let's see. Sora faced the monitor and held up both hands. Instantly, the content of the screen began to change, with a number of windows opening, closing, and searches for data underway. Okay. So, I guess she does know what's going on more. That, or the power randomly started working again. I stared dully at her rapidly moving hands. Oh shit. She's a tech geek. I think I'm in love. That's my third new love. What? No, it's okay. I love all of you equally. Except for, the Munchkin. But she's not here right now, so it's okay. It looked like Sora was fairly used to handling this computer. Okay. So, does Sora and Naku know each other very well? They both work here. I mean, it is a big place, but how well do they know each other? I'm curious. For one thing, there weren't any flying chairs or heel stomping. Callbacks. It's completely different from the way you handled things a while ago. She has a very different take on machinery, I've noticed. So I guess there are just different ways to use this computer. I was not aware how many, amnesia, as if that could make him that stupid? Possibly, but meh.
わかりました
I've learned something. Yep, yeah, she's better at using it than Naku is. I understand, though. I understand the feels. Stuff like this typically is complicated. For a reason. Finally, Sora said this in a matter-of-fact way. Everyone looked in her direction. Including Tsugumi, who didn't want to look in anyone's direction. She's always like, He's always like, because I have a super deep seductive voice. I'd have to hear it again, but I do want to hear it again, but yeah.
皆さんどうか
Oh,
聞い
jeez.
てください
What's with that expression? Like, oh, this shit's getting serious. I got my ring finger out. Turns out I'm married. You can't have this, bitch. Is that a ring finger? Yes. That is the ring finger. She's married. She's taken. Crap. I can't go on her route. I can probably be besties with her, but that's it. Unless her husband's dead. And, maybe that's how I can be with her. Is that her husband died, but she still wears the ring to feel connected to him, but she's willing to take it off and be with me. Yes, come! Everyone, please calm down and listen to me. Well, you know, we were calm until you said to calm down, but okay.
慌てたり気を落としたりしないでくださいね
Please, don't get hysterical or depressed. Saying this, her face seemed pale. She's the one who's hysterical at the moment. All eyes were glued to her in silence, right on her breasts. And her ring finger, that's what my eyes are drawn to.
これから現在の
And her closed eyes.
表示します
I have a report on the current status of Lemur. Everybody else is dead, it's just us alive. Oh shit! And they were all killed by a single person. What? Turns out the water was a distraction.
まず1回
First, Mazu, yeah, the first floor, the Mazu floor, Erste Boden,
完全に浸水し
is completely flooded. Oh shit, okay.
完全に
Completely? I want to learn that. Konzenli? Something like that.
はい
Hi.
敵も全てを
All of the petitions have dropped, and it isn't possible to get through any of the corridors. Let me hear that again.
完全に
Konzenni?
完全に
That sounds kind of similar to completely. Kanzenni? Kanzenni? Really? It's Kanzenni? Almost like Zenny from Dragon Ball. But Kanzenni.
つまり上に行く道は完全に閉ざされちゃった
So what you mean is all the paths leading up are completely shut off? So nowhere to go but down in this case. Usually it's nowhere to go but up, but in this game it's nowhere to go but down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. You and me together in the underwater. That's funny.
そういうことです
That is correct.
そして
Soshite, furthermore,
これがツバイトシュトックの
here's the status of Zweitstock. Alright,
上の階救護室のあるフロア
this is the floor above. The floor with the infirmary. That's where I was. It shouldn't be flooded at all, right? If memory serves.
こちらはドリッドシュトック
This is Dreitestock, and that's our stock, right?
点滅しているのが
The blinking area is our current location. I don't see a blinking area. Yeah, I don't see any blinking area. Oh, okay. Cool. Gotcha.
マジかよ
Majikayo? You serious? No way, man. No way. Really?
そんな
No way. What's the problem? I'm confused. Also, control Z room? Is that supposed to be control room and they didn't bother translating it? Control Zentrum.
っていうの半分近くが水没しちゃってるじゃない
Almost half of Lemur is submerged. That's bad. Sora nodded somberly with a painted expression on her face.
このフロアのドライエリアは
This floor's dry areas are divided into 3 sections. Dry areas?
完全に浸水していない
The areas that have no flooding and that people are able to pass through.
このマップの中心に表示され
The
ている
central area displayed on this map is where we currently are in Sector 8. Okay. How many sectors are there? Oh, it looks like the map is divided into 2 areas, so where's the third? Probably up here-ish.
実は
Actually, due to a flaw in the system, we're unable to call up a detailed map.
いませんね
There's gonna be some super secrets over there, probably.
この第8区画の対角
Sector 4 above the corner of Sector 8 looks fine. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Ever 17 at the Out of Infinity Blind. Till next time I start with an outro phrase, and alright, we're all in this together. Once every Let's Play, I think. Has that happened once every I don't know. But yes we are, we're all stars, well man, I don't know. We'll try to survive some more next time. Maybe somebody will die, maybe not, maybe the Munchkin's already dead. We haven't found her. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Maybe she's the villain. I don't know. See you guys next time. Enjoying this. We're all together now, which means more voices. More voices, more problems. Why didn't I get more chicken sandwiches? That was a funny joke. Anyways, bye guys. Bye. I can't save here.
しかし
However, why can't I save here?
そこに行くことはできない
There's no way to get there? Correct. It is impossible. Why?
2つの区画を結んでいる通路が
All of the corridors connecting to the sectors are flooded. For some reason I can't save, so I'm gonna keep going a little further for some reason. That's weird. Okay, corridors connecting the sectors are flooded.
距離にしておよそ100
In terms of distance, it is roughly 100 yards. So maybe I can't do it unless we're on a character for some reason? That'd be weird. Alright, 100 yards. So that's how far away we have to go.
無呼吸状態で
I don't think there's anyone among you that is capable of swimming 100 yards without breathing. Oh, I see. So we have to swim that far to get to the other section. Maybe Seductive Voice says a good swimmer. Just a guess.
ゆえに
Therefore, I say it's impossible.
それにもしも仮に第4区画までたどり着けたとしても事態が好転するようなこと